Hey Moors, it's a new day for the Moors. Islam, Islam, it's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, Islam, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, it's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam, it's a new day for the Moors. Y'all made me do it, they ain't wanna do it. Try to work with y'all when I was going through it. Said hit the streets, they wanna hit the streets, you wanna stay in the temple. Same speech, same talk, same bark, no bite. Well, alright, I'm the Hawk of Bay and I can handle that. My prophet spoke to me, said handle that. Now front center, front line. Look at y'all, wasn't mine, but it ain't mine, it's God plan, a law plan. Oh man, come on, let's take it back. You're gonna see his prophet noble to our lead. Old Moors, step aside, third and fourth, come on, let's ride. Hey! It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Islam, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Here she go right here. Hey, it's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah. Islam, it's a new day for the Moors. Kansas City, St. Louis, Detroit. We were visited by a prophet of God, and you mean to tell me we can't go hard on the more with old, the one who rode the elephants over the Alps and the cold, even with the Spain, rearrange the terrain, even try to civilize Cain. Now cipher 2016, I'ma show you what this means. My tassel roll 360. Do you really think you can tell me what to do and say? Do you know I look up the phone and vain? I roll with the prophet, I'm a prophet more. Now when he turn up around here, stop it more. I'm holding the world to make me drop it more. Now drop it more. It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Yeah. It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Between you and I am the wisest. You never measure up, the household divided. How you gonna teach anybody but you when the people that love you, they don't believe you? Probably think you got jail religion. Need to wash off that sent you prison. Speaking of prison, that's all y'all attract. Grown about the children and y'all at that. Don't scrap that. I ain't even tripping. I show you what happened when the law give you vision. No government crash and no food stamp. A lot of the team for watching the hands. For watching my prophet and listen to a law. I will be in jail and listen to y'all. Listen to y'all. Talking all Moors. Walk around broke with nothing to show for it. Oh! It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. Charlotte, Memphis, Cleveland, get in the car. Hey, it's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah, Islam. It's a new day for the Moors. LA, Syracuse, Buffalo. Stop screaming, bragging about our greatness. Third, fourth generation see through your fakeness. They don't really care about a real look or not. The primary focus is Gucci, Prada. Who you uplifting? Nothing, nada. Who you uplifting? Nothing, nada. Nothing, nada. Nothing, 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 nada. Every nigga get your mind state is close to the past. If you flex, I'ma blast on you and your staff. My young boys coming, they becoming more strand, but before we on the left, this is nothing but to say. So watch your slammers, they got the hammers, kind of like Peter, protecting Jesus. I'm a truly apostle, don't get hostile, cause ain't no telling what I do for the gospel. Oh! It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors, hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah. Huh? It's a new day for the Moors. Let's go. Oh yeah. Hey. It's a new day for the Moors. Hey Moors. Hey Moors. It's a new day for the Moors. Oh yeah. 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 It's a new day for the Moors. Hey. Hold on. We got Boss Hog in the building. We got Boss Hog in the building talking about the jokesters on board. Well, you can take me for a joke if you want to. You know what I mean? You can take me for a joke if you want to. And we're going to show how we get down on this side. Stop acting like you don't know. Stop acting like you don't know what time it is, Boss Hog. Come on, man. Get off the pig, man. Get off the pig. Hell no more. Boss Hog, get off the pig, man. Huh? Down no more. Huh? This is that slow-mo. Hey, Hog! Get off the pig, man! They just slow-mo. They slow-mo. No mo. Come on, man, share this, man. Let's go. Just slow-mo. I tried to tell y'all. Just slow-mo. Hey, family, I tried to warn y'all. It's been 1 year. It's been 2 years. Man, it's going on 3 years I've been trying to warn y'all about this insignificant information. It ain't gonna do nothing, get you into incarceration, but let's go. They just slow-mo. Man, pick up the boss hog, man. He in the building. Let's go.
Coming at these wars, and it's very simple. Why are they coming at these wars? Because I don't consider these functional Moorish American Muslims. As it relates to the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the founder of the Moorish Nationals.
Got some lanes from across the border, you and your daughter. Man, what's up? What's up with my man from across the border? What's up with Cujo? Has anybody seen Cujo? Where is Cujo out of Wild L? Has anybody seen Cujo? I don't hear him talking that talk like he used to be. Shout out to Cujo and the Canaan Moors. Join the temple, get in line with the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, and let's do it like it's supposed to be done. Let's go.
I mean, your little followers, you all out of order.
I ain't taking nada, nothing from you crooks. Cujo taunts severe, I got them all shook.
I wish Cujo would step up to get step up and get the head up from the knock. You gon' respect us. I elder once told me.
Man, shout out to Boss Hug. Boss Hug, I'm gonna give you all the attention today, brother. You came up in here and was like the jokester, so I'm gonna give you all the attention today. I ain't gonna block you. Only way I'm gonna block you if you get the cussing. Only way I'm gonna block you if you challenge me and don't come on the set. See, this is the thing. I'm not gonna block you if you man up. If you challenge me on the information, then come on up here. I send you the link and we can see what you really know. But other than that, enjoy the show. I'm gonna share the link real quick. Let's go.
The people where they at, and you lower than the world.
So you know you get the tech. Let's keep it simple more. I'm a temple more. Either you wanna talk knowledge or you wanna go to war.
Cujo, I will drag you by your dreads.
Hey,
you big.
hey.
Detach your arm,
Leg, arm, head. Boy, you don't want these problems. I know the low well.
The policy of forces be the same once you go tell.
So go and call them little lanes. Get on YouTube and say them little games talk tough like you bought that. And I'ma forget how far I came. I never forgot my name. I never forgot my ammo. I pray to Allah, but I still tie my camel. Let's talk about this knowledge that you think you have. Matter of fact, forget it, boy. It'll make me laugh. Down no more. They just slow-mo. Let's go.
They don't know more.
I'm gonna share the link real quick.
They just slow-mo.
But they gonna learn today. I've been trying to tell them, but they gonna learn today.
But they gonna learn today.
So now what you gotta say, huh? I broke the rules cause I'm a sheik and a Muslim and I'm talking about tools. Boy, you know the lessons. The tools are to provide and mine are inclined to workshop on your mind.
You know about the hammer, make it a part of every part.
Hey.
And I wanna meet along, so I'm aiming at your heart. You on a 720.
Boss Hug. He say, what info you don't deal with? Law. You scared. Boss Hug, do you want the link? Yes or no? We can deal with whatever you want to deal with. Do you want the link? Yes or no? Huh? Do you want the link? Yes or no? You don't want to talk no law. You just want talk. That's all you want to do. Message me on Facebook and get the link. Let's go. I'm turned tonight. I'm lit tonight. I'm ready to get it popping. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I mean? Do you want the link, brother? Do you want the link? Huh? Think where we could have been if the CIA weren't not able to infiltrate the Moorish science temples of America. Who are the subordinate temples to the modern Europeans with their 501c3? Brother, go look at it. You go find that out. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't no 501c3. I know we build off the muscle. We build off the muscle. Look at that, bro. All that shucking and driving you doing. Okay, here we go. I'm going to send him the link. Let me send him the link, fam. Don't nobody touch this link or I'm going to just kick you out anyway. I'm going to send him the link. He want to be famous. We're going to make him famous tonight before I start the show. Let's make him famous tonight. Let's make him famous. Here, get the link right here. Come on, let's make him famous. Let's get it. First and foremost, I rise giving praise to the great God of the universal law. I give honor to the noble, illustrious prophet, Noble Drew Ali. I give honor to the forerunner of the prophet, Brother Marcus Mosiah Garvey. I give honor to Emiliel. I give honor to his wife, Sister Delia Emiliel. I give honor to David Baliel. I give honor to all those who are doing the work to uplift all of humanity. Now, dagger the link. Let's go. Let's go, boss hog. I'm going to get you off that swine tonight. I'm going to get you off that swine tonight. I'm going to get you off that swine tonight. Come on, boss hog. Hit the link. So I can get you up off that swine tonight. Who want to name themselves boss hog? If I ever get destroyed intellectually by somebody calling themselves a hog, I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm going to shut my mouth. If anybody call themselves a hog, do something to me, I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm telling you, this will be the end of Moorish World TV. This will be the end of Moorish World TV. If any brother called themselves a hog, beat me any way, shape, or form, I ain't saying nothing else. Huh? If anybody that named themselves a hog, playing or serious, I will shut my mouth. You feel me? I will shut my mouth. Peace and love, family. Welcome to Moorish World TV. Who I got on the line? Where you calling from?
Send me the link to the Zoom.
Yeah, I send you the link, bro. No, this what's the name? That's right. I got my brother about to come in the building. I'm about to sit. Brother, I'm turned up tonight. Brother, we got somebody in the audience named Boss Hog running his mouth. And I'm saying that if anybody, brother, listen to me. I want you to hear me clear, brother. If anybody by the name of Hog beat me in any way, shape, or form, intellectually, physically, I'm shutting down. I'm getting out of town. I'm done. Nobody named Hog gonna beat me in anything. That's just what it is. Not intellectual, not physical, nothing. It's going down, man. Y'all got it. Let's go. I'm turned up.
I'm on a 12 step. I'm at the pinnacle of wisdom. So miss me with the threat. Me mugging and gucking, boy, you don't mean nothing. That goes out with Malcolm. I'm going out busting. But I put discussion. Authentic shine. Charge to reach. You know we straight line.
Hey, listen. Hold up. Shout out to my brother, James Kavanaugh's Bay. That's right. This brother right here awarded me the award of 2018 Moorish American Brotherly Team Business Achievement Award. Brother Tia Bouquet Bay. That beat me. Shout out to James Kavanaugh's Bay. Let's go. We turned up tonight. Moorish American Nationals. I'm telling you, you are under siege. They got y'all in the crosshairs. I'm telling you, join a temple. Join the temple as fast as you can. Leave that nonsense alone. That's all I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you one thing and one thing only. Leave that nonsense alone. Leave it alone. Listen to me. If you're a Moorish National, you subscribe to any of the ideals of Moorish National ideal, tonight I'm going to explain to you the difference between Moorish National and the Moorish American. And I'm going to tell you, they got the Moorish American National in the crosshairs right now. And I'm going to reveal some stuff. But hey, will you listen to me now? Hey, will you listen to me now? Cujo. Will you listen to me now? Hey, anybody seen Mario? Anybody seen Mario? Anybody seen Mario? Y'all remember Mario used to do the videos about Tahaka Bay? Anybody seen him? Where Mario at? Where little Mario? Mario Brothers. Mario Elbay. Morano, whatever name. Anybody seen him? I mean, have anybody, look, Boss Hog still talking. He ain't hit the link yet. Boss Hog, we don't want to hear your chat. Boss Hog, we do not want to hear you talking. I mean, okay, that's it. He want to talk. Boss Hog is the agent. Matter of fact, you the agent. You don't want no smoke. You want to talk. That's what you like to do. We don't get down like that. On the side where I'm from, man, we just go in. We don't get, man, listen to me. Let me tell you something. Where I come from, right? Boss Hog, you can still hear me. Where I come from, Boss Hog, right? Even the agent can get it. Even the agent can get it. So if I'm the agent, come give it to me. Come give it to me. Man, I've been telling people for over 2 years. Again, let me rise and give praise to the great God of the universal law. I give honor to his prophet Noble Drew Ali. And most importantly, family, I give honor to each and every one of you. For all those that stuck with me for the last 2 years and see this come to fruition. You know, when I first came to YouTube, I came to YouTube to combat the misinformation from outside of the Moorish paradigm. After we shut them down, after we shut Sinetta down, after we shut Shaka Atmos down, after we shut Brother Larry down, after we shut Brother Reggie down, after we shut all of the opposition down. Hey, let me ask y'all a question. The last time you seen them brothers make a video about the Moors, huh? Give honor where honor is due. The last time that y'all see them brothers make a video antagonizing the Moors, huh? When I came on the scene, everybody was making a message. Everybody was making something about the Moors, huh? Everybody was. Everybody was. That's right. They wouldn't give the Moors a break. They would not give the Moors a break, huh? They was not giving the Moors a break on YouTube. They was not giving the Moors a break on Facebook. You follow me? But we dealt with that. Shout out to brother Sharif Anil Bey. That's right, dealt with that. Shout out to my brother Ali Bey. Dealt with that. Shout out to my brother Lord Abba. We dealt with that. That's right. Who else? Who I'm missing? Grimion L. Shout out to my brother Grimion L. We dealt with that. Now, since we got that straight, let me do, look. All right, let me make this shot. Get Sinetta real quick. Hold on. Now, Sinetta, I don't want you to say nothing else about the Moors no more. You hear me? You hear me? You say one more thing else about the Moors, we're going to intellectually destroy Black News 102, okay? Because black, according to science, means death. So you don't say nothing else about the Moors. Let us do what we do. Now stand clear. Shaka Atmos. You better not make don't you dare make another video about the Moors. You hear me? Shaka. Shaka. I'm gonna grab his ponytail. Let me grab his ponytail. Grab his ponytail. Shaka. Shaka. You hear me? Don't you dare make a video about the Moors. You hear me? You make a video about the Moors again, we are going to intellectually destroy you. I will get Sharif Bey on this phone so fast that you don't know what hit you. You hear me, Shaka? Hey, hold on. Let me get Brother Reggie. Now, Brother Reggie. Now, I told you why you shouldn't let them put a battery in your back, Brother Reggie. Now, I'm going to tell you one more time. If you say one more thing about stick to Medinetta. You better stick to Medinetta. You better not say one more thing about the Moors, or I will call Ali's men, and brother, you won't know what hit you. So don't you say nothing. Yes, sir. So anyway, so family, I'm just playing, man. Shout out to my brothers, Black News 102, Shaka Atmos. I actually messaged my brother Shaka today to see if I can get him on the show, because I think it'll be an interesting conversation to see, well, how did we produce a Shaka Atmos? You know, where have he traveled from? You know, where does he get his knowledge from? And so that is what I would like to bring to the channel. But anyway, family, tonight we're going to talk about the Moorish Nationals, the Moorish American Nationals being under attack. Give me 1 second. I got a call coming through. Islam, family. Who I'm talking to? Where you calling from?
Islam, brother. This is Brother Tyrone from Ohio.
Talk to me, brother. Now, brother, let me tell you something. Now, we live on Moorish World TV, right?
I know we live.
All right, now listen. Now this is different.
I ain't gonna say too much.
Hey, no, this is different than a private conversation. Now,
I ain't gonna say too much, man.
Now,
Look, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it sweet.
You know, brother, you know the scimitar is out of the sheath. I love you, but the scimitar is out of the sheath. Let's go, brother. Talk to me.
My man, but I ain't gonna say too much. Hey, Moorish Science Temple of America. Hey, we won.
Islam.
We won.
Islam, bro. Anything you want to share, though, bro?
I ain't gonna say too much. What's that?
I say.
Listen. Matter of fact, since I'm on here, hey, that consulate bullshit.
Oh! You gotta watch the language. You gotta watch the language, brother. You hear me? Oh yeah, he did.
My apologies to people. Listen.
Yeah. Come on, brother. You can express yourself without that.
I'm gonna say it like this. The processes that y'all are using through the Moorish American Consulate is fraudulent. It's not getting recognized. The paperwork process, a sign and a seal and a stamp and send it to these people and that people is not being recognized. As you can see, people going to jail, getting locked up, and they paying bond. And if you go online, you can find for yourself pro se. There is no proper person sui juris national status going on. So do not believe the hype people get with the Moorish Science Temple of America. Authorized temples.
Indeed. I agree, brother. So let me get in this crowd real quick. More peace and love. If you got anything you want to add, go on, add it. Because I got this Sanjay L that I'm about to go in on. Sit talking about they would never.
Do your thing. I just wanted to chime in on it. I'm in agreement with you.
Indeed, my brother. Peace and love, and brother, we still gonna have that conversation this week. Islam,
no doubt about it.
Islam. So that's my good brother Tyrone. So look, family, look. So we got sister Sanjay A.L. They would never attack good slaves. Well, let me tell you something, sister. Let me tell you something. Being real don't mean being real dumb. Now, the only thing that we're saying, you can do what you want to do. What we're saying as Moorish Americans, what you're talking is not what the prophet taught. Now, Sanjay, if you call me a slave because I'm doing what the prophet taught, then you bring your information. Be bold about it. Be bold. Be bold. Be bold and bring your information right here so the public can see that you're real and I'm fake. Who want to do it? Who got some heart? You got some heart, Sanjay? Who got some heart? And guess what? I will be quiet and let you talk, but you must let me talk. And guess what? I represent Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I'm not going to interpret anything. Anything that you say, by the time you finish, I'm going to bring out the words of Prophet Noble Drew Ali to dispel anything you say. Yeah. I've been sharpening my skills. You know what I mean? I've been sharpening my skills. So when you let's get into it, family. First of all, family, I'm gonna tell you, we should already know that this sovereign citizen stuff, if you will, is an ideal that's out the playbook of Europeans. It's out of the playbook of Europeans. You see, it's out of the playbook of Europeans. Now, Sanjay, hey, now we're not gonna chat and go back and forth. I can give you the link and you can come on the show. There we go. I can give you the link and you can come on the show. Now I already know who the more blood non-temple is. You know that's most likely my brother there that I had to kick out the show before. Now if you ain't gonna come on here with your evidence, I'm gonna have to get you up out of here. This is what it is. I mean, see, we are not sovereign citizens, agent. Okay, brother, I'm gonna entertain you for a second. Matter of fact, I'm gonna entertain what you're saying. First of all, family, I'm intelligent to know that sovereign and citizens are two opposite terms. I'm smart enough to know that. However, okay, I don't know law, but you don't know Moorish World TV because you ain't trying to come on the show. So I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You know what I mean? If you go talk stuff, but they go come on the show, I'm gonna just get you out here because it's worthless. I'm not going to keep on going back and forth with you. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you. If you can't come on the show, then don't keep talking about what you know. That's it. I mean, if you can't come on the show and talk to the people about what you know, I'm gonna get you off the show. We're not going at it in the chat. Anyway, let me say, I know the difference between sovereign and citizen. They are two opposite terms. I get it. But when we use the term sovereign citizen, we're speaking to the term that has been coined by the doctrine in which you espouse. Now, the doctrine in which you espouse is a Eurocentric doctrine. You cannot get away from that. It does not come from the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. It never, ever have been taught by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And so it's time to make things clear. Now, more a bloodline. MST, our church, not our bloodline. Well, brother, you can call yourself more all you want. Nobody is stopping you from doing that. But let's get into it. Family, every time you turn around, right, somebody is going to jail, you know. And the latest that have went to jail, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So first, I want to clarify something. When you look at people who refer to themselves as Moorish American nationals, you got to remember one thing. You already done put a bullseye on your head. I'm going to try to help you, family. You already put a bullseye on your head with this continental flag, aka Bunker Hill flag, with this sovereign flag, Morocco, Moroccan, because this is not even the Moorish flag. That's not even the Moorish flag. That's not the flag Prophet Noble Drew Ali talk about. Who want to challenge me? That's not the flag Prophet Noble Drew Ali talk about. Anybody want to challenge me? I got some breaking news tonight. But this is not the flag Prophet Noble Drew Ali talking about. Anybody want to challenge me on that? Anybody? Anybody in the building? Where you at? That is not the flag Prophet Noble Drew Ali talked about. I will give anybody the link. That is not the flag. So they're talking about Morocco, Morocco. Okay. And then you got the United States Star Spangled Banner. He says it's not a national flag. Well, let me tell you something. The moment that you perpetuate this, you put a bullseye on your back. For one thing, you're misguided. That's number one. But this is the telltale sign that you have been misguided, without a doubt or contradiction. Now, I'm not saying that any of these flags are illegitimate, or legitimate. But one thing for sure is the moment that you put this on paperwork, you will have a problem, because this is the bullseye. Now listen. All right, you ain't got to believe me. I mean, you ain't got to believe me, nor do you have to subscribe to what I'm saying. That's on you. But guess what? What's going to happen is you're going to end up like the rest. I'm trying to save you some headache. You know what I mean? Now, if you want the headache, then I'm going to give it to you. You can get it. Even the Hebrew brothers has walked into this. But this is all Eurocentric doctrine. All of it is Eurocentric doctrine. Even our Hebrew brothers are ready to fall into this trap. You know what I mean? So, look at this. These brothers are putting the Prophet Noble Drew Ali on tags, giving themselves giving the European a clean shot. You know what I mean? Giving the European a clean shot. This is the bullseye right here. This is the bullseye. This is the bullseye you're putting on your back. If you want to put the bullseye on your back, go ahead. See, I'm done telling you. I'm just giving you a report tonight. I'm done telling you. I'm going to just give you the report tonight. Remember, now, this is Nettie Bay. She went jail for squatting. She went jail for squatting. That's Nitty L. Bay. She went jail for squatting. Now, ain't no good stuff coming out this stuff. This brother here. This is name, I think his name is Marcus. He went jail for the money scam. You follow me? Ain't no good stuff coming out this. Ain't no good stuff coming out this. Look at this brother. He went jail for squatting. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing good coming out this. And here's the latest one in jail. Anybody know her? That's Sister Shern. That's Sister Shern. She in jail right now. She in jail right now. But look, this is the guy who started it all. This is the guy that started it all. Where is he? Where is he? Where is Mark Ritchie? Look at this picture, family. When you look at this picture, right? I'm going to explain this picture in a minute. Give me a second. I'm going to explain this picture in a minute. Give me 1 second. Let me stop the screen share. And I'm going to explain this picture in a minute, right? Because you really need to see how it got to this point. You know what I mean? You really need to see how it got to this point. You know what I mean? You really need to see how it got to this point. And I'm going to try to, there we go. Bam, bam. Let me show y'all something. I'm trying to show y'all something real quick because this is crazy how it got to this point. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to show y'all something. Let me pull something up real quick to show you how it got to this point. Because it's ridiculous that we have fallen so far from the prophet's teachings that we begin to accept anything. We so thirsty for liberation that we won't even come together to liberate ourselves, but we're going to willy-nilly grab hold on any and everything and then act like we are becoming liberated. We grab willy-nilly hold to any and everything and then act like we becoming liberated. But let me tell you, family, newsflash, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen the way that you're doing it. Now, you keep on trying it your way, but it ain't going to happen. All right, let me show you this. So, fam, give me 1 second. Let me show y'all something real quick. I know y'all gonna be mad at me. Oh yeah, if we got some Moorish Nationals in here, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be hot. They're gonna be on fire. But they're gonna have to be on fire tonight because I gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta teach the people. Gotta teach the people. Gotta teach the people. All right, just gotta teach people. So listen, these Moorish Nationals, right? Speaking of the sister Shern, right? So they live in an area in Pennsylvania called Darby, near Philadelphia, right? And so what had happened was, if you're not familiar with the story, what had happened was, and I reported on this not so long ago, the police comes up to the spot, right? And when the police get up to the spot, they find, when they get up to the spot, right, they find that these people are living in this house. But now, I would almost guarantee you, this is the silly part about it. This is the silly part about it, right? This is the silly part about it. Somebody say Sharon is out. Well, she better make some videos. She better make some videos because it is what it is. But I'm going to still tell the story, whether you like it or not. Listen. So, first of all, this is how the troubles begins. When you get in contact with this Moorish national information, the first thing that people think that they're going to get is a free bus pass, a free lunch. And so this sister apparently joined the concept of the Moorish Nationals and decided that she's not going to pay her mortgage. The reason why she's not going to pay her mortgage is because this is her land. And not only is this her land, she's an heir to the land, right? And so now that she's an heir to the land, she's saying, I don't have to pay a mortgage, right? So after not paying the mortgage, you already know the bank is coming for the house. First of all, you got a contract with the bank. You can't forfeit on the contract because you was unconscious or whatever. You feel me? And so, boom, she forfeit on the loan. So she don't want to get out the house when they come and put her out. Then, you know, I'm giving y'all a recap. Then she goes on Facebook after they come and try to put her out, to make a long story short. She called all her compadres. So all her compadres come to the house, right? And when they come to the house, the sheriff, they like, you know, we ain't trying to have a standoff that is reminiscent of what you call it, that's reminiscent of a move. You follow me? And so when they call all of the people, from their YouTube pages to come out there to assist the sister from not being evicted out of the crib, they all show up. And now here's the picture, right? Here's the picture. They think they got to win, but we know how Europeans play. They're going to let you get a win for a second. But this is not a real win. This is actually you giving them intel to show how many people truly support you, so they know how to take you down. So what you did was, all you did was give them a head count. All you did was give them face recognition. That's all you did. Now, I'm the agent. Remember, you calling me the agent. I'm an agent. But you just called every one of your supporters to come over to support something frivolous and bogus. And now every single one of them have face recognition and got a head count. And now they got a target. They target. Now they become the target. You follow me? So I'm trying to put you up on game. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it, but I'm going to put you up on game anyway. So boom. Here you go. Here you go. So now, you give them a head count. After you give them a head count, y'all disperse, right? Y'all disperse. Then they come back a month later and take the house anyway. You follow me? So they come back a month later and take the house anyway. You see? So now you must ask yourself, what did you really accomplish? Yeah, that's Taj. Now you must ask yourself, what did you really accomplish? What did you really accomplish? Then you go to jail, right? Let's look at that. Then you go to jail. Follow me. Now, so the question is, what did you really accomplish? That's what you need to know. What did you really accomplish? So now let's read what they talk about in the latest jail. I mean, no, nobody's scared, brother. We intelligent. We intelligent. Scared of what? We intelligent. Somebody say we scared, brother. Come on, man. We intelligent. I mean, we intelligent, brother. Stop. Scared. Being scared and intelligent are two different things. But anyway, we're gonna go check this out. So boom. When you look at the follow-up, let's read the follow-up. Moorish American held for trial on risking catastrophic gun charges. You know what I mean? Media courthouse. 2 people identifying as Moorish American nationals. This is the reason why we're talking about the term, because this is the term that you're referred to as. And whether you say it's real or not, this is how they refer to you outside of the temple, using these ideals that's not even associated with the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. But you keep calling yourself a Moorish American. You know what I'm saying? And so here we go. It goes on to say, 2 people identifying as Moorish American national have been held over for trial on charges including risking catastrophe for alleging powering up Upper Derby twin home with a generator, propane, and car batteries. Now, you know what's so funny to me? That as we read this, and we're talking about we're sovereign, and we're talking about we're scared, for one, we don't even produce the generator that we're using to generate electricity so we can become sovereign. Number 2, we don't even produce the propane, nor do we have a natural gas line to siphon propane to use for our survival. Number 3, we don't even produce a car battery to even. Let's get to the basics. Before you start this, why don't you try to get to the basics? Basics, economic security. Anyway, Sharon Gale, also known as Sharon Tracy Gale Bay 43, a former homeowner of the residence, and DeCory Pitts, also known as DeCory Pitts L. 41, represented themselves at preliminary hearing before the magistratal district judge and Burdoko Friday. Attorney Taylor Dunn said both had declined representation from Delaware County prosecution. Right? But now pay attention. Pay attention, family. You ain't got to believe me. Let's read what this say, and then I'm going to show you something. Gale and Pitts was arrested March 24th as a part of eviction action carried out by Delaware County Sheriff deputies and Upper Darby Police. Upper Darby Police Superintendent Michael Chitwood said Friday that Pitts and Gales each had 5 traffic citations that they failed to pay or appear in court for, which served as the initial warrant, right? Watch, pay attention, pay attention. Listen to this. While searching the house, Chitwood said the batteries, propane tank, and generator was discovered. A fully loaded 12-gauge shotgun was also recovered from the bedroom where the defendants were found, according to Chief Deputy Sheriff Michael Donahue. 3 mirrors, 3 minors, a teenager, you follow me? A teenager and 2 young children were also removed from the house by CYS. That's, I guess that would be Child or Children Youth Services. Now, you get into this sovereign citizen stuff, you get into this Moorish national stuff, and now your children is at stake, your living is at stake. This is not what the Moorish movement is about. The Moorish movement is to teach you the things that make you better citizens, according to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, not according to me. Not according to me. The purpose of the Moorish Science Temple of America is to help make its members better citizens. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, so when you have the European coming to take your children, that don't seem to be making you a better citizen to me. When you have the European coming to snatch you up out of your house that you formerly owned by the way of contract, mortgage, that doesn't seem to be making you a better citizen to me. But that's just me. I don't know about you, but that's just me. It said, according to the release from Delaware County Sheriff Jerry L. Sanders, Gale defaulted on her home loan. You see, you follow me? She defaulted on her home loan. What does that mean? She got into this sovereign citizen stuff and she began to believe that she don't have to pay this mortgage that she signed up for. She signed up for this mortgage. You follow me? So it goes on to say, Gale defaulted on her loan and the property was sold back to the bank at a sheriff's sales September 17. At that time, Gale and Pitts became unlawful occupants. Now, if this is what the sovereign citizen doctrine or the Moorish national doctrine pushes you to do, come on, family. It pushes you to lose your home. It pushes you to lose your children. So this brother here, BW Natural 35, said citizens are what? You know what I mean? Come on, brother. These are the questions that we need to ask ourselves. If joining something influence you to neglect something that you signed up for, nobody signed up for it for you. You signed that mortgage. But now you didn't come into a doctrine. You didn't come into a doctrine, and now it has influenced you to neglect the contract that you signed. But now you're going to say, man, y'all get it. Y'all get it. Let's keep it moving. It said the sheriff of Upper Delaware Department agreed that it was best to postpone. Okay. It said after Gale and Pitts were denied emergency stay, Gale allegedly used social media to rally approximately 30 supporters to the house and on the scheduled eviction date to thwart the deputies from entering the premises. Right? That release states the sheriff office and Upper Derby Police Department agreed that it was best to postpone the eviction to avoid conflict. So again, I'm telling you, you can say that the Moorish American in the temple is scared, or you can even say he's intelligent. You know, because when you thought that they won, man, they was regrouping. They got a head count. They knew how they gonna come back at you, and they know this time that everybody, they can show up if they want. You know what I'm saying? And so you cannot keep punching a lion when your head is in his mouth. That's a silly thing to do. Why are you gonna keep poking the lion while your head is in his mouth? See, okay, all right, let's go. It say the sheriff office and Upper Darby Police Department agreed that it was best to postpone the eviction to avoid conflict. When deputies and police returned early March 25th, they came with a SWAT team. You see what I'm talking about? A SWAT team. I told you they were regrouping. A fire department, emergency medical services, and children youth services. Family. What they were doing when they left, you did not win nothing. They did not win nothing. What they were doing, they were regrouping. You follow me? They were regrouping. So they know how to come back and put the fire out completely. So it says, Pitts and Gale was taken into custody on traffic warrants and later charged with more serious offenses after officers discovered the dangerous electrical engineering inside the house. Neither of the defendants recognized the authority or jurisdiction of the court Friday. See, one thing about this, you don't have to recognize the jurisdictions. Those cuffs on your hand will solidify jurisdiction. That's just what it is. This is what it is. Let me tell you something. Once those bracelets hit your hands, you will know where jurisdiction. If you was in China and you broke the law in China, China has jurisdiction. You're right now, whether it's under occupation or whether it's under a legitimate nation or whether it's under a corporation, the laws of all three, if violated, will send you to jail. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. So you got to come up with a better plan. You got to come up with a better plan. You have to come up with a better plan. And the plan, the plan is to join the Moorish Temple of America and understand the divine plan of the ages. And I'm not going to say every temple have it. I'm not going to say that every temple teach it. But it say, neither of the defendants recognized the authority or jurisdiction of the court Friday and repeatedly demand that the charges be dismissed. Gale also refused multiple times to be addressed by any other name except Sharon Tracy Gale Bay and was unresponsive to many of the judge's questions during the hearing. I'm not Sharon Gale. I'm Sharon Tracy Gale Bay, Moorish American National, and I'm not under jurisdiction of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania or Upper Darby Police Department, she said. I am an heir. I am a Moorish American national, heir to this state. You are an immigrant from Great Britain. You see? Okay. You ain't got to think they got jurisdiction. Keep playing. Once you violate, I don't care if you call it the government. I don't care if you call it the straw government. I don't care if you call it the corporation. I don't care if you call it occupation. I don't care what you call it. Let me tell you something. If you don't know how to get up out of this situation without getting yourself in them bracelets, it's going to be a problem. Assistant District Attorney Heather Gay solicited testimony from Chipwood, Donahue, and Upper Darby County Fire Chief James Johnson, who identified several potentially dangerous scenarios involving wiring and in the North Harwood Avenue home. Johnson said the electrical panel had been removed, exposing an area that could cause electrocution if torched. There were also a number of batteries throughout the house hooked up tougher together in tandem with power inverters to supply electricity. He said that what appeared to be a gallon of milk jug full of gasoline in the garage. Donahue also know that Pitts is a convicted felon, having pleaded guilty in robbery in 2004, and is therefore ineligible to possess firearms. Baradoko held bail on all 14 charges against her, including felony counts and endangering the lives of children, risking catastrophe, and conspiracy. Pitts was also held on 14 similar charges, as well as one count of possessing firearm, prohibited bail. Bail for Gail remained at 10% of $50,000. While Pitts had, hey, they're going to have to get some, if she not out, Pitts, his monetary bail was $250,000. The judge denied motions for both defendants to alter bail and included release conditions that they must provide confirmed address and stay 1 block from the former residence. Now, ask us, who has jurisdiction? I'll read it again. Now, bail for Gail remained at 10% of $50,000. I bet she gonna pay that $50,000, get up out there with that fiat, with fake money, with the fake monopoly money. It's fake monopoly money called fiat, they like to call it. And Pitts, his monetary bail is $250,000. Now listen, I'm not going to make a mockery out of this situation, but what I will tell you is this. That wouldn't it be better to build on economic building like Black Wall Street? Like get your economics up? Like produce doctors? Produce some lawyers for situations like this? Wouldn't it be better to produce school teachers so you can teach your own children? Shouldn't we be dealing with the basics? Shouldn't we be dealing with the basics? I think with all of this stuff that she is going through right now could have been avoided because it's much to do within the basic respect of the Moorish Science Temple of America. The basic respects of the Moorish Science Temple of America, we need a school in every city. We need a grocery store in every city. We need a Moorish village in every city. And this brother said, remember, it ain't about you, it's about further generations. What generation is going to go to the school? What school is the next generation going to go to? Let's deal with the basics first. I'm not saying, if you want to put yourself right there, if you want to put yourself in the middle of a bullseye, then go ahead. But what you should be thinking about, is the basics. Don't nobody want to work. Everybody want to get on there and take. What about the postmaster? Everybody want to get on there and take on YouTube and just make videos. See, all of this came from making videos. You see all of the evidence? See, listen. should have been at a school as the prophet commanded. Brother, why you ain't make a school? Where your school you building? BW Natural, where the school you building? Before you start talking about we should have been at a school, where is the school that you're building? Huh? Where's your school, brother? See, this what gets me. When Moorish Americans start talking about, oh, we should have been at a school. Well, brother, where is your school? Because you're responsible too. You're responsible too. So let's stop playing. So let me read what this brother said. My point is, if you think our kids, see, you still calling our children kids like they're baby goats. Anyway, my point is if you think our kids' generation are going to be better, you must lose your mind. They won't let you overthrow them. Hell no. See, you lost already. You need to join the temple. You need to join the temple, brother. You know what I mean? When you think that we can't, listen, let me tell you something. When you think that we're stuck into this paradigm of oppression for eternity, you already lost. To make a statement like that, you must lose your mind that they won't let you overthrow them. Hell no. Brother, see, your mind has already been trapped into perpetual oppression. I don't get with that. The first Moorish house needs to be united until then. Let's let down. Then it's a letdown for our people. First, the Moorish house needs to unite. Until then, well, anyway, so family. So as we look at this stuff, let me explain something to you, family. I want to try to get this through your head in the next 30 minutes. The issue is not a major issue. We make it complex. It's not a complex issue. It's not a complex issue. We make it complex. The prophet never taught this stuff that you see. The prophet purchased property. The Moors purchased property. So if we say we follow the prophet Noble Drew Ali, then what we're supposed to do? Purchase property. You follow me? No, BW Natural. I'm not asking you to join the temple. I'm asking you about the school that you built. Listen to what this brother say. The prophet transitioned in 1929, and you're asking me about building the school, but I should join the temple, right? No, I'm asking you, where's the temple? Where's the school? Since you're crying about a school, what have you contributed besides crying? BW Natural 35. What have you contributed besides crying? That's the question I'm asking you. What have you contributed? Huh? What have you contributed, brother? You talking about the prophet transition to 29? How old are you? What have you contributed? Besides a comment on a YouTube stream. What have you, who is you for real? Who is you? BW. So anyway, family, let me show you this. And Mo Mellon, I agree with you. Before they talk about schools, can't even build with the temple and add on. I agree, Mo Mellon. That's what we doing. So you're not talking about me. You ain't like when you say, you ain't talking about me. Yeah, no, I'm playing. Anyway, but look, so listen, this is how Europeans easily can find you. If you saying that you subscribe to the Moorish American national ideal, right? You are putting a bullseye on your back. You are putting a bullseye on your back because a lot of the things that you're doing is counterproductive and it reeks the European sovereign citizen movement. You see, it reeks the European sovereign citizen movement. So look, when you, for instance, let me show y'all something real quick. Get me to my point. Here we go. Get you my point. All right. So when you Google something like right to travel license plates, right? And you Google something like this, right? And then you go around, you say, oh, there goes sister right there. You look at the sister, and you may have seen these plates on Facebook. And some people say, well, I'm not Moorish, you know what I mean? But I believe in the right to travel. Well, family, all of this stuff comes out the playbook. All of this stuff comes out the playbook of the Europeans. All of it do. But they put, but now like they got this sister on here. But now look, let's go visit the page. Bam, let's visit the page real quick. So now when we go and visit the page, we go look at the sister. Are y'all with me? But now listen, you know something that stood out to me as I was watching the feed on this? First, I kept clicking this and nothing would come up. Because I just wanted to see what these Europeans see. Because this is what they do. They troll. They troll and see who's who. This is exactly what they do. So I started reading the comments. Watch this, family. Watch this real quick. So I started reading the comments, right? I hope she didn't pay money for that plate. All right? Oh, she will. Now check out the comments. Watch this. Watch this. I 100% people, I 100% support people making money off of idiots. You see this? Let's watch it again. Let's keep it rolling. Watch this, family. According to the website, she posted those plates are $30. But you can get a whole free traveler's package for a low price of $120. Right? My point is that this is not Moorish Science Temple of America. Right? And so as you go and check this out, listen, I want y'all to pay close attention. Watch this. I know y'all having a conversation, but watch this though. I want to help y'all out. Yep, she did. And you can get your own stuff too. Y'all see this? Watch this. Watch this. Let me hit the link. So I hit the link. I can get my own stuff too. Now I can go on here and I can get some plates. And I can even sell them. But you know, these Moorish brothers, they're going to buy these plates for 30 and they're selling for 100 or whatever the case may be, right? And so that's what they like to do. They would like to go and sell these plates. But you can get the whole package, everything. I mean, this whole, and then they even sell the dash cam because they know that you're going to get pulled over, right? Check that out. You follow me? Now, watch this. Y'all got this? Now look. All right. So boom. We check that out. We look at these plates. Let me go back over here. Let me get back over here. All right. So here we go. I'm going down again. Y'all see this? So this is the website. We did it. Now watch me go down. I'm gonna go down. Now listen to this. Y'all ready for this one? Y'all notice this one here? Huh? Let's look. Let's look. Let's see who this is all about. Y'all know this our brother, right? Watch this. Y'all know who that is? That's our brother, C. Cannon Bay. C. Cannon Bay put himself, I'm trying to teach y'all something here. C. Cannon Bay put himself in the crosshairs with this because they put him right in the circle with the sovereign citizen. I want y'all to listen to me and listen to me good. I spoke to C. Cannon Bay. I actually think the brother is a good brother. I like the brother. I think he's misguided. But look. I looked up sovereign citizen plates. C. Cannon Bay, United States Republic plates come up. Right? But now check this out. Family, Has anybody seen C. Cannon Bay lately? Anybody on Facebook? Anybody? Has anybody seen C. Cannon Bay? Huh? Anybody seen C. Cannon Bay lately? Has anybody seen Mr. President? Huh? Matter of fact, let me show you what he look. I'm putting out an APB for C. Cannon Bay, Mr. President. My brother. I'm not making. This is a recent post. Anybody seen C. Cannon Bay? Anybody? Huh? Sadiq El-Haq. Well, here's the news. It was reported, I don't know how true it is. It was reported that C. Cannon Bay is locked up now. It was reported. That's right. At 79th Street. That's right. I seen the picture. It was reported that possibly last week, C. Cannon Bay, or early this week, what's today? Thursday, Wednesday. C. Cannon Bay went to court with a sister. I'm just trying to help y'all out, family. And I told Brother C. Cannon Bay this myself. He went to court with a sister. This is a story that I was given. This is the breaking news. He went to court with a sister. Right? And when he went to court with the sister, she was facing eviction. He went in that courtroom talking all of this rhetoric. And when he went in there talking all of this rhetoric, the judge wasn't hearing it. All of that jurisdiction rhetoric, all of that delegation of authority rhetoric, all of that stuff. They end up charging my brother. This is the story. Now, there is a margin of error. I could be wrong 5%, but I don't think so because this came from a reliable source. He went in there talking all of this rhetoric, and they charged him with contempt of court. C. Cannon Bay. They charged him with contempt of court. Now, in the process of being charged with contempt of court, the federales came and scooped him up. Again, this came from a very reliable source that C. Cannon Bay, the president of USAR, I don't mean to laugh, but Mr. President is now under occupation by the USA. It's not funny. I gotta stop that. But no, I try to tell this brother on the phone. I say, brother, you playing with fire. Brother, listen. You cannot be playing with these people like that, playing internet government. You know, this is why I said the Moorish American National is under siege. You don't have to believe me. You can call me an agent all you want. I could care less. I'm trying to warn you that they're coming for you. They're coming for you. Because this stuff here, man, this stuff here is counterproductive. And it has nothing to do with the Moorish Science Temple of America. So now, Mr. President, you know what I mean? They might exile him. He might. See, Candy, man, I just play. I love you, boy. You my brother, man. I really do like you, man. But, man, I try to tell you on the phone. C. Candy, Bay. I said, bro, that is not the Prophet's movement. What you doing is not the way that the prophet moved. But you don't want to listen to me. Nobody wants to listen to me. I'm trying to say, brother, we need to sit down and let me show you. I mean, let me sit down and show you. You know, let me show you what the prophet movement looked like. That's all I wanted to do is show. Now, if you choose to continue to go the way that you're going, praise be to Allah. Keep doing what you're doing. But at least let me show you what the prophet movement looked like. Because what you're doing, the prophet movement don't look like that. And there is many people that's talking this kind of thing. The prophet movement don't look like what they're talking about. And so now, let's run it back. Every person that we have displayed tonight have been to jail. Can anybody show me one good thing? Can anybody show me one good thing that came out demonstrating this? Now, if we got some Moorish Nationals in here, you're welcome to chime in. Can you show me one good thing? Just one. Show me one real win. Show me one real win. Just one. Let me tell you something. Taj Tariq have been around for over 30 years. There is not one case on file that has been won. There is not one case. I'm going to say it again. Taj Tariq Bey has been around for 30 years. There is not one case that has been won. Not one. Not one. Fam, if that don't really wake you up to the fallacy of this, I don't care how good it sounds. But if you've been around 30 years and you have not won one case and you standing on law, what does that speak to? It can't be, why you, listen, it cannot be all the time that the ball is always in the hand of the occupier, the colonizer. If that's the case, if you already know the ball is always in the hand of the colonizer, why play into their hand? You playing into their hand. You don't even have, listen, whenever you go to court, right? I've been caught quite a few times. Whenever you go to court and you seek to beat a case, whenever you go to court and you seek to beat a case, the best way to beat a case is you do case search. Modern case search. That equals to what you're facing. You follow what I'm saying? It equals to what you're facing. In other words, you do a case search, and the case search is relevant to your case, and you use that case to beat your case. We can't even look at Taj for case search. I'm just being real. No disrespect to the elder. We cannot look at any Moorish American national for one case search. What does that say? You don't have to like me, but out of 30 years, let's just find one case search, one case that says you won out of 30 years. Father, how many more years you need? How many more you need? See, the way that the prophet set the movement up, that if you don't go that way, the way that the prophet set the movement up, if you don't move how the prophet move, it's failure. If you don't move how the prophet move, it's failure. This is what it is. If you don't move like the prophet move, it's failure. The prophet is known to say, I bought you something you can't tear up. It will tear you up. And as we see today, that anybody that take the Moorish movement and try to use it for something that it's not, nothing good happens. Nothing good happens. And that's just what it is. Nothing good comes out of it. It is what it is. But I'm just asking, you know, you can call me what you want. You know what I mean? Hey, brother say, can I search a case that you won, Tahar? Hey, BW Natch, this is how I know you crazy. Brother, I'm not perpetuating anything in opposition of the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So I don't have a case. This brother asked me, can he search a case that I won? I'm not perpetuating anything in opposition of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, it says that we must obey hereby. We must obey the laws of the government hereby. As long as I stick to this, I can't go wrong. Listen, as long as I stick to the divine constitution and bylaws, I can't go wrong. I can't go wrong. The divine constitution and bylaws do not perpetuate anything in opposition of this constitution. I can't go wrong. It is what it is. I don't have a case. I don't have to beat a case because I ain't catching no cases. Now, the only case that I might catch if somebody try to, you know, I'm gonna leave that alone. But no, I don't catch no cases. So no, I don't got no cases I won. I don't catch no cases. Oh, hey brother. Oh, he said, but you've been caught many times, brother. That's why I don't catch no cases, because I can't listen. When I went to court 4 years ago, man, nah, I ain't beat the case. I didn't beat the case. I didn't beat the case, brother. So no, I don't have, brother. I can tell you. I can tell you. I have beat some case, but I'm talking about cases that stems from me coming into the Moorish movement. The moment that you come into the Moorish movement and you begin to catch cases, that should be evidence that you have went wrong. You should not begin to neglect your mortgage when you come into the Moorish Science Temple of America. You follow me? Like, if you come into the Moorish Science Temple of America and now you begin to catch charges, which you never had before, no. If you had a mortgage for like 5 or 10 years, and then you come into the Moorish National Movement, so you think it is, and now all of a sudden you ain't paying your mortgage. Come on. And now you lose your children in the name of consciousness. Come on now. Come on, brother. Time to wake up. Consciousness don't make you lose your children. Gotta be smart. I mean, Queen Hope, I believe that the consular court is COINTELPRO, without a doubt or contradiction. I believe that the brother who brought it to the forefront, Shalimar Bey. There you go. Let me show it to you. What's his name? Shalimar. There you go, right here. I believe that this guy here. Let me show him to you real quick. Let me show him to you. Let me show him to you real quick. Let me pull him up. Where he at?
Grand Rising Moors. Grand Rising. Yeah. There is a spirited debate going on as to whether or not Moorish American nationals need a Moorish American consulate on Moorish American soil. It is a great debate. I'm glad it's being talked about, and I want to add a little bit more from my perspective to this amazing debate. Anthony Robbins says one of the best ways to direct your focus and your attention is through questions. So I'm going to ask a few questions today. Question number one. Can you name me one?
So look, hold up 1 second. I want y'all to see this brother. Because, yeah, I think the brother's, I think he's the real agent. I think because he just came out of the blue. You know what I mean? Hold up. I'm about to get it to you. He just came out of the blue, right? And began to push this consular court thing. And as he began to push this consular court thing, it was just crazy to me how he began to push it. Give me 1 second. Let me bring it up for you. Yeah, he just came out of the blue and began to push this consular court thing. And it didn't make sense. To me, it never made sense. Because first you got to have a nation. I mean, first you got to have a nation before you even consider any type of court. Or you have to have an organization before you even consider any type of court. So that was odd to me off the break. Because either you're going to start building on a neighborhood, or you're going to start building on a nation, or you're going to start building something before you start talking about consular courts. How can you have a court without even a community? I mean, you don't even have a community. Like you need a community first. I mean, that just makes sense to me. I don't know about anybody else, but to me, if you're not building a community, why would you have a court? Well, who are you adjudicating? You know what I'm saying? That just don't make sense to me. And because that don't make sense to me, I found it to be suspect from day one. From day one, I thought it to be suspect. Because like I said, if you don't have a court, I mean, if you don't have a community, then there is no need for a court. What are you adjudicating? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And so when he came on the scene and he began to say things like, it's going to come a time where we're not going to wear fezzes, you know, and he stopped misquoting the prophet, and then he run up and then link up with Taj. And I'm like, man, how did this brother come out of the blue? Nobody knows this guy. And everybody automatically trusted this guy. Now, I believe that some Moorish American national really believes this stuff. I mean, some Moorish nationals really believe this stuff. And those who do believe it, man, I feel sorry for them because they're going to fall victim to this guy. This guy is literally them peoples. Now, we might toss around that saying, oh, I think you an agent. Oh, I think you an agent. But this guy here, oh, no, this is the real deal here.
Grand Rising Moors. Grand Rising. There is a spirited debate going on as to whether or not Moorish American nationals need a Moorish American consulate on Moorish American soil. It is a great debate. I'm glad it's being talked about, and I want to add a little bit more from my perspective to this amazing debate. Anthony Robbins says one of the best ways to direct your focus and your attention is through questions. So I'm going to ask a few questions today. Question number one. Can you name me one court under the control of the United States Corporation that gives us copper-colored people consistent, fair remedy?
And now let me explain something to you. The reason why you know that this brother is polished, all you got to do is look at the production of his videos. He's very polished. Now, I came to YouTube. If you go back to my original YouTube videos, I didn't have a clue about this stuff. I had to learn this stuff as I go along. This brother come on the scene polished as it relates to production, and he's a script reader. So if you pay attention, he's reading a script. Him and his sister, they read scripts. If you pay close attention.
I'll wait. What's the point of waiting? You're drawing a big fat zero just like I am. There are no courts under the control of the United States Service Corporation.
Look at him. He's reading. Watch him. He's reading. See, there's nothing wrong with reading. But this guy is truly one
who has been put here for a reason. For a reason. And the main reason is very simple. To just blur the lines. To blur the lines as to what it is to understand the teaching of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. How to understand the teaching of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. How to practice. How to practice the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali for the liberation of the whole. That gives us, the Aboriginal indigenous people of North America, consistent, fair remedy. The copper-colored people who have been misnamed African Americans, blacks, coloreds, Negroes, niggas, thugs, spooks, whatever they called us. Not one court at North America, not even the Supreme Court. Look at the production. Or the presumed Supreme Court. I say the presumed Supreme Court because every person sitting on the Supreme. Look at the production. Look at the production. See, I'm trying to tell you, this brother is serious with this. This brother is serious with this. Supreme Court right now was selected by a man who was the president of a corporation and not the. So the point is, right, that this brother, whether you like it or not, you don't have to like me. You can dislike me all day. I'm trying to tell you, anybody that subscribed to that madness, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? You're putting the target on your back. That's just what it is. You're putting the target on your back. And he is going to be sitting back, chilling. Now, I want to show y'all something else. You know what I mean? His sister is right along with him. His sister is right along with him. Let me show you something. His sister is right along with him to blur the lines to make sure that you don't get the true understanding of what the Moorish Science Temple of America is about. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, his sister is right along with him. Now, you ain't got to believe me. Now, look, I'm about to share something with you real quick. And this is his sister. All right. This is his sister. Now, hold up. Let me see when this went up. This went up March 27th, right? I'm going to show y'all something. Now, they're going to sit back and instigate this demonstration, right? While the sister Gail, she probably 100% serious. But look, they're going to instigate this, right? While the sister locked up, she 100% serious. Let me show y'all something. This is how crazy this is. And we fall for this madness. We fall for this madness. I mean, our people fall for, man, we so pressed to be liberated, man. We just don't want to work together. We just want to try to get free lunch. Look, so this is the post. Here is the phone number of the kidnappers who are holding Empress Sharon Tracy Gale Bay. Give them a call and speak the personam jurisdiction statement to them over the phone. Contact info. Man, she trying to put these people under the jail. Why are you poking the lion with your head in the mouth? I mean, she is telling Facebook friends to call this number to harass these people after they already got her locked up. Come on, man. They should be working on a defense. They should be working on an attorney. You don't get to have random people calling these people for what? They ain't letting her go. They not letting her go. Man, these people is insane. Man, this guy is them peoples, man. Oh, man, I got my brother. Hold up, Ben X. Don't go nowhere. I got something I want to say to you, brother. That's right. I got something I want to say to Ben X. I see him in the chat. Let me hold up. Let me come on my screen. Ben X, you in the building. Is that you, Ben X? Press 1 before I say something. Press 1 before I say something, Ben X. If it ain't you, Ben X, brother Ben X, is that you in the building? Ben X, where you at? Hey, Ben X, listen, bro. Brother, I've been doing my little due diligence, and brother, I'm going to have to take Polite Head intellectually. I'm coming for Polite Head soon for coming at the minister. Brother Ben X, I'm not going to let you stop me. Brother Ben X, you can say all you want, brother. You can say, but brother, you know we need to get along. You know, we're not worried about Brother Polite because he don't know what he's talking about. You know, because Malcolm and the minister said the same thing. Brother Tahaka, you know, don't worry about him. You know, I don't care if you're Hebrew. I don't care if you're Moor, or even if you Brother Polite. Bro, Ben X, you can say all you want. Brother Polite, go get this work. Because, listen, how in the world is a Brother Polite is going to question a Minister Louis Farrakhan when his track record is only known for swindling? You only got a track record for swindling, YouTube videos, and what else? You know, he only got a track record. I'm gonna say it again. Brother Polite only have a track record for YouTube videos, swindling, and acting like a male Kardashian of the conscious community. What? I'm going to say it again. He got a track record for swindling, YouTube videos, and acting like the male Kardashian of the conscious community. What gives him the authority, the ability, the audacity to even say something about the Minister Louis Farrakhan? This brother is crazy. And so, yeah, he gonna get this work soon. People in my corner saying, brother, leave it alone. I can't leave it alone because it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Now, let me see. And bro, Ben X never apologized. Oh, brother, Ben X good, brother. Me and Ben X been on the phone. We good, brother. If we did that, to the NOI would be in the throne. Nah, brother, me and Ben X to talk, brother. Me and Ben X good, brother. Everything good, brother. Brother Ben X ain't into all that. He ain't into all that. He good. He the water TV. He apologized. He say he ain't into all that. That's my brother. But anyway, the point of the matter is, man, listen, back to the topic. You know, again, I want y'all to know. Y'all can let Brother Polite know. That's right. You know what I mean? He only good for 3 things. He only known for 3 things. Swindling, YouTube videos. He the water TV. That's my brother right there. I love my brother. Swindling, YouTube videos, and acting like the male Kardashians of the conscious community. Now somebody tell me something else Polite known for. Anything else? What he done in your community? What he done in Brownsville? He came to Baltimore and the Bloods gave out pizza. He took honor for that. And he can't cook. Man, I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, family. So family, I'm about to wrap it up because I'm getting worked up, man. I'm getting worked up. I might have to wrap it up. Let me see what else I got. Shout out to Ben X, man. He just got me pumped up, man. Ben X got me pumped up. Me and Ben X, listen, me and Ben X, I'm announcing right here. Me and Ben X gonna do an election together in Dallas. Yeah, we gonna do it together in Dallas. That's right. Ben X, we gonna do an election together in Dallas. And we gonna turn it up. That's all, man. We're going to do election in Dallas, and we're going to turn it up. And we're going to talk about the history and the relationship of uplifting our people within the construct of the Moorish Temple of America and the Nation of Islam. You see, because people don't know the story that when back in the day, when the Moors and the nation was under attack at one time, they had no choice but to come together. They had no choice because they had a common enemy that was out to attack them. And that's the story that is rarely ever told, you see. But guess what? It is documented. Y'all know I'm becoming a great researcher, right? Y'all do know that, right? Y'all know I'm becoming a great researcher. But with that being said, so back to the brother Shalimar, babe. Family, I'm going to tell you, you got to watch these people. Even the brother Dexter. Where Dexter? Anybody seen Dexter? Little Dexter. He was on the Ben X. He was on Ben X channel one time talking that old crazy Moorish stuff. You know what I mean? Dexter Bay. Hey, Dexter. Where Dexter at? Let me get his picture up here. Let me find old Dexter. Here go old Dexter. Dexter was on Ben X channel talking that old crazy madness. Made Ben X go make a video talking about we black. We black. He said, fool, they try to kill me. He said, but no, it's because you're called. Anybody ever seen that one? Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, Ben X did that one. I ain't gonna front. He did that one. Man, they trying to kill me. It's because you called yourself black. Hey, yo. Hey, man, he did that one. That was a beautiful skit. I seen that. Man, listen. Man, listen. Look, Moors need to stop being so uptight. Well, Moors be too uptight, man. I'm telling you, I'm a bona fide Moorish American. You know what I mean? I'm bona fide. I'm talking about to the bone, man. Moorish American. Man, but I ain't uptight. For real, man. You know what I mean? As long as you don't disrespect me, I'm good. And everything is not disrespect. I mean, sometimes you got to have a sense of humor, man. I mean, all this crazy stuff going on in the world, man, sometimes you got to have a sense of humor. You ain't got a sense of humor, man, you're going to have a problem. You know what I mean? You gotta have a sense of humor, man. I got a great sense of humor. You know what I mean? But I can flip it though. Don't think I can't flip it. You know what I mean? Don't think ask anybody know me in person. Oh, I can flip that demonstration. But anyway, let's talk about Dexter. Let's look at Dexter real quick before I get out of here. So family, again. Here go brother. Where my brother Dexter at? Here go my brother Dexter. So here go Dexter right here. Lord Dex. Dexter, he like to show his little weapon. You know what I mean? He like to have his little gun on his hip. You know what I mean? He like to ride down the street with his USAR tags. You know what I mean? See what happened is they show you the one that they pull off from, but they don't show you the one when they get jacked up. They don't show you them ones. You see, now I need somebody to contact Dexter and ask him, where is the president? Because I got word that the president is incarcerated with the feds. Now we need some answers here because they're not going to be holding our president. I mean, now they're not going to be holding our president. We need some answers. Somebody get little Dexter on the phone. Dexter like to walk around with his little gun. Let me stop right there. Hey, he the one. Look. He the one walk around like that, not me. I'm just saying. But listen, the word is that C. Cannon Bay is in custody. All right. So I want somebody to message me so we can confirm or deny about our brother C. Cannon Bay. And believe it or not, if you ever spoke to C. Cannon Bay, he is real. He's a real kind brother. He's an actual, listen, some of y'all get so caught up on YouTube videos and the position that people hold that you never really get to meet people. I've actually spoke to C. Cannon Bay on the phone in the midst of me coming for his head, metaphorically, intellectually. And I found the brother be a very charming person. You know what I mean? Very cool brother. But that's what sells the product of misinformation. Charm. Charm sells the product. Just like when I met Brother Polite. I thought, listen, I'm going to tell you the facts before I get out of here. I thought me and Brother Polite was cool. I thought me and Brother Polite was good peoples. And he came to Baltimore and did a lecture. And the next week, I get a call. Somebody talking about, man, Brother Polite was here. And he got somebody for $3,000.
I said, oh my goodness, no. I like this guy. He's a cool guy. I said, I like this guy. Yeah, it was true. So anyway, me and my brother Big Wolf got polite on the line and said, man, send that money back, man. Come on, what are you doing? You know, we ultimately got the money back. And so, I mean, he gave the excuse. It was, you know what I mean, we just couldn't pull it off or whatever. So I'm like, whatever, ain't my business. My business is Moorish. As long as you turn the money back because you came to our city and went crazy, talking crazy, and got somebody money. As long as you return the money, it's all right with me. So boom. Then the next thing you know, here we go again. More money coming around from all angles, taking everybody's money. Damn. He said he got somebody for 10K. Bro, he got somebody for 70,000. 70,000. It's on my channel. $70,000. That's why I'm going to do a video about him next week. We're going to talk about him next week because there's nowhere in the world that this brother... Why do people feel so comfortable coming at the Minister Louis Farrakhan? I don't get that. I mean, and it's one thing to question a doctrine, but it's another thing to be clout chasing. Like, it's one thing to say, well, you know, let's look at the tribe of Shabazz. Let me show you something historically about the tribe of Shabazz. And then, you know, somebody from the Nation of Islam can stand and defend the tribe of Shabazz or whatever. But when you start being a talking head and you start talking about something that you know nothing about, you know, the Farrakhan said that eyebrows is this and kinky hair is that. And one thing I try to teach people in the Moorish Science Temple of America, context. If you're a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America, remember context. Before you pass judgment on any doctrine, it doesn't matter whether it be the doctrine of the Nation of Islam, whether it be the doctrine of the Moorish Science Temple of America, whether it be Medum Necher, whether it be the sciences of Kemet, whatever, Hebrew, always remember first to consider context. And what context was the person, the author, or the teacher was talking? That's critical to understanding. Because if you don't understand in the context in which the person was speaking, you're not going to get the message accurately. You have to remember context. Context is very, very critical. And so, family, with that being said, I enjoyed y'all tonight. I want y'all to all subscribe. Man, give me some thumbs up. Can I get some thumbs up? Anybody want any questions around here? Who got some questions about the Moorish Science Temple of America? Anybody got any questions about the Moorish Science Temple of America? Huh? I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes. Now I'm going to stay on. I'm going to talk to y'all for a minute. I want to show y'all something real quick. I want to show y'all some true blue Moorish Americans, man. Can I do that? Let me show y'all some true blue Moorish Americans, man. This is what I want to do. Some true red Moorish Americans. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. All right, stay with me, family. I want to show y'all something. I want somebody to come at me crazy. I want y'all to come at me crazy. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. I need somebody to come at me crazy. I want somebody to test me. I want somebody to test me. When are the shoes coming out? Brother, we working on it now. I've been super busy, right? But we back. I'm back in the saddle right now, working on making sure I get these shoes right and exact. You know what I'm saying? So all is well. Just give me some time real quick. Let me see this real quick. Oh my goodness. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to show y'all something. If I can do it. Let me see something. Oh my goodness. Let me show y'all something, family. I want to share some stuff with y'all, family. So this weekend, right? I was in the ATL. Shout out to the ATL. gracious host, temple number 33 in the ATL under the Moorish Science Temple of America, Noble Temples. Just was gracious host and family. Oh, I want to share this with y'all too. I'm screen sharing. See, I don't like to do stuff without screen sharing. So y'all gotta work with me. I like to screen share some things. You know what I mean? That's what I like to do. I like to screen share some things. Give me 1 second. Let me give me a couple flicks up here. So I was in the ATL this weekend at our temple in Atlanta, temple number 33, under the leadership of our brother Asim. And we also handed down a charter to our brothers and sisters there that represent the Moorish Science Temple of America idealistically. In other words, what I mean by idealistically, oh, I want to show y'all my brother. Y'all with me? Stay with me. Stay with me. I want to show y'all my brother. I'm getting these pictures together. Hold on. Idealistically, listen, we feel as though that the Prophet Noble Drew Ali movement must be built. That's what we feel. And we unapologetically are stepping to build it without asking permission. And so we move as the Moorish Science Temple of America, styled as the Noble Temples, right? And the Noble Temples is just a, if you will, a way of just saying that we moving in the name of the noble prophet, Noble Drew Ali. That's it. And so here we go. That's all noble means, that we're moving in the name of the prophet, Noble Drew Ali. I mean, we're a group of people are similar to the Moorish American movement. I mean, it's a sovereign citizen. So look, here we go. Hold on 1 second. So let me share something with you. So we in Atlanta, right? I did a lecture in Atlanta also. So here we go with a few brothers from temple number 11. Temple number 33. Under the leadership of Asim Messiah L. And so this is a picture here. So here go my son in the right here being nosy. Here go me right here. And these are the brothers. That's the Grand Governor right here. This is the Assistant Grand Sheik here. Like, this is real Moorish science right here. Grand Governor Gabriel Hernandez L. That's the Moorish chef right there. I had to call him the hammer because he looked like he might have to hammer. He might have to use that hammer one day. You know what I'm saying? And this is my brother Tyrain Mufti. This is the assistant, brother Lulama, Assistant Grand Sheik. This is my brother Biggest Bay, and my brother Tyrain. And back there is my brother S. Marshall L. Let me see if I can grab him in a picture. But this is the real Moorish Science Temple of America as it relates to expressing the ideals of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. You know, and so let me go down. And so here is where I handed. That's right, Seti Bay. You need to go check out the temple. Handed down the charter to our brother, the Grand Governor, the Assistant Grand Sheik. This is the Moorish Science Temple of America that we're building. The schools and the businesses will follow. You know, matter of fact, this brother here just opened up a new business. But those are other details. Let me just get through the pictures real quick. And so here I gave the Sunday school lecture on this portion of the lecture was talking about the fairs, you know, and we was talking about how the fairs is ours. You know, it's not Turkish. It cannot be Turkish. And in this lecture, we teaching real stuff here. You know, some of the basics is, can you prove that the fairs is North African? Can you prove that it's African? Can you prove that it's Moorish? You see, some of these are the basics lessons, you know, and this is the Assistant Grand Sheik, my brother, the Assistant Grand Sheik, brother Akhenaten, who with him and all the members at Temple number 33 made this a grand success from the lecture. Yes, the virtual temple is up and running, brother. You know what I'm saying? I can put the link in. So let me stop speaking what the brother said. The virtual temple is up and running. The way that we build these temples is we started in the virtual Moorish Science Temple of America. We got a lot of flack. People thought that we were just going to be virtually talking about Moorish science. We started the virtual to train people, to teach people into the ways of the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. We started the virtual to talk about and to teach about and to execute economics. We started the virtual to talk about, to teach about, and to execute the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So if you in North Dakota, you should be having a temple in North Dakota, but I can't go back and forth to North Dakota. And so to get you on point, what I got to do is get you into the group virtually, get you trained up, get you sharp, so you can put the temple in North Dakota, you know? And that's what the virtual temple is all about. The virtual temple is all about getting people ready to run a temple, ready to run a business. Ready. Listen, we got so much experience. That's the thing. We have so much experience. Man, I could go on for days. So let me give the brother the link. This is the link. I hope it works. Let me know if the link worked. That is the Facebook link right there. I just put in there. I'll be in Atlanta on Juneteenth. But in the virtual Moorish Science Temple of America, we have a pre-adapt class where we talks about what it is to be an adapt. So if you happen to become an adapt in the Moorish Science Temple of America, you are humbled to be amongst the third heaven Moors. You are humbled to be amongst the wise, to understand the sacred teachings. You feel me? To understand the sacred teachings. Not to be running around Facebook talking about I'm a sheik. Not to be running down Facebook talking about I'm an adapt. No. To be a true adapt is humbling. To be a true sheik is humbling. I'm telling you. So this was the purpose of me establishing the virtual Moorish Science Temple of America, so we can get people trained up and ready. But it takes dedication. It takes commitment. Like, you can't run a business if you don't understand the common knowledge that it takes at least 5 years to really bring a profit from business. That doesn't mean that we want to take 5 years. That doesn't mean that we are going to intend to take 5 years. That means that we are going to execute a plan that brings the most positive results in the most short amount of time. And some of this stuff that can be done is easier to do with groups of people. And so when people think that the temple is like a church, keep on thinking that. Because guess what? As we begin to expand and our pockets begins to inflate and our communities become enriched, you can still come in. But I'm telling you that it's bigger than when we had temples and on the mother continent of Africa, even indigenous here, when we had temples or places of higher learning, whether it was spiritual or whether it was just philosophical, connected to that, we dealt with economics, we dealt with social issues, we dealt with political issues. We just didn't go into these temples or these places of God, if you will, or these houses of God, and just scream Allah all day or scream the God of that land all day. No, we had a civic program so the people can remain civilized and be accountable to one another. So that's what we building in the Moorish Science Temple of America Noble Temples. So let me get back to the pictures real quick before I get out of here. So I just showed the picture of the Assistant Grand Sheikh, Brother Akhenaten of the Moorish Science Temple, the national representative of the Moorish Science Temple of America, the assistant national representative of the Moorish Science Temple of America, Brother Akhenaten. And so here are some of the members, as well as, if you look close, you see my brother Dolo right there. See my brother Dolo? Dolo even came through. Dolo picked up the phone and said, brother, you in town? I'm on my way. If you look close, this brother Dolo. Dolo, king of the Murs. That's right. In the building.
You feel me? In the building. And so here you go right here in the corner. Throwing the signs up in the corner. So these are the sisters of the noble temples. You follow me? Let me go to the next one. So you know the Grand Sheik. Look at the Grand Sheik. You know what I mean? I got my wife and my baby right there. And these are the sisters of the noble temple. You know, and standing strong. And these are the brothers again. And this is my brother here, Chef C, the executive chef. Man, listen, we went to the restaurant, which he is the executive chef, and we had a wonderful meal. Nice time. It was beautiful. Over here, this is my son right here. I mean, his Southern hospitality was just out of this world. I mean, was just out of this world. It was just beautiful. And here go my son right here at the restaurant. Here you go. He talking about he want to do a meditation. I mean, that's my son right there. His name Taj. You know what I mean? Ain't that something? His name Taj. So, family, we really getting it in. We really getting it in. This is bigger than YouTube. This is way bigger than Facebook. We really getting it in. And all of this started from a thought that, guess what? Last year. So now we going to our temple, our study group in Pennsylvania. We'll be there soon. Also, we have one coming up in Tallahassee. And so if you are interested in joining the noble temples, if there's not a temple in your area, you're welcome to join the virtual Moorish Science Temple of America. And again, the virtual Moorish Science Temple of America is only there to get you ready. You know what I mean? It's only to get you ready to run the Moorish Science Temple of America in your area. That's it. I don't want to keep you in cyberspace. Matter of fact, I don't even want to continue to be teaching online. I would rather pass it to somebody else so I can go on the street. We got 4 here in Chicago. What's that? We got 4 up. So, the whole thing in a nutshell is that we're focusing on businesses. We're focusing on education. We're definitely, again, businesses, economics, definitely economics. We're doing more than what people would know because we haven't released everything yet. But honor to Temple number 33, Atlanta, Georgia, under the leadership of Asim Messiah L. and the Grand Governor, Gabriel Hernandez L., the Assistant Grand Sheik, Brother Lulama, and the Assistant National Representative of the Moorish Science Temple of America, styled at the Nobles Temples, Brother Akhenaten and Salam Bey. And I appreciate all of y'all. I'm going to shut it down, and I probably will be back on Sunday or maybe before then. I appreciate y'all, family. Remember that Moorish Science Temple of America, it covers every aspect of life. So we should be able to get our money right, and we should be able to get our mind right, all in one room, if you will. And we should be able to move forward together. But if you ain't moving forward together with me, it's all right. We're going to move forward. Noble Temples up. Islam, peace and love, family. I appreciate you stopping by, and I see you on Sunday.